the graduates are selected to the job based on their skills, not by degree. So students will be going to different areas, like as I said before, IT, computing, engineering. And engineering, we have very strong placements, which means we actually work closely with industry to look at the technologies, especially in our school. And we create graduates. We actually design, develop programs for the graduates for the next generation. Luckily, my student is the first IIT graduate who got both La Trobe and IIT PhD, and he works here now. He's part of our colleague. He's my colleague now.
He just put a flag, Indian flag on his desk, and it was written IIT Kanpur. So I happened to ask him, Mayank, just curious to know about why did you have this IIT? He said, I studied from IIT Kanpur, so we have an association with the Trobe University. Hi guys, today I am very fortunate to be with Professor Naveen Chilamkurti, who is Dean of Mathematics and Computer Engineering and in La Trobe University. So this is a very rare opportunity to have his personal time. Here we would want to know the product offerings, the course offerings in this particular faculty by La Trobe University, and how can Indian students, be it undergrad students or master students, can benefit by studying these programs, not only in terms of their real return on investment by staying back in Australia, or the career options all across the globe, especially in India. So let's now start with Professor Naveen.
Namaste and welcome all. My name is Naveen Chilamkurti. I'm Associate Dean International Partnerships in School of Computing Engineering and Mathematical Sciences, and very nice to be with you all. So as we have a lot of Indian students here, we always welcome students from Chandigarh and other parts of the India. See, La Trobe has a very well reputation in working with Indian institutes and students actually. We realize that it's more practical based. We want to be more practical based. And what is the specialty at La Trobe is we are actually industry based, university, which means we actually work closely with industry to look at the technologies, especially in our school, which are more sort of in the future. And we create graduates. We actually design, develop programs for the graduates for the next generation, basically coming 5 years, 10 years in there. So as you know, AI and cybersecurity, data science, it doesn't really need any introduction, but one of the good thing is we work in this area, not only in that we have research centers associated with that, which are highly, not only supportive, is actually sponsored by large industries like Optus, which is a Singtel. We have Cisco based this one. And this is the only university which has both together sponsoring a professor and labs, big facilities in this area. So what we feel is a graduate or students coming here will have the full sort of experience, industry-based experience. And we have teachers who comes from industry. They work full-time in the industry. They're passionate and they want to teach students what they learn from the industry. We call them people coming from banking sector, from cybersecurity area, from software developments and things. At La Trobe, we have, of course, undergraduate and bachelor's and post-graduation. Bachelor's, we have cybersecurity, IT. Master's, we have data science, AI, IT also. The difference is at La Trobe, again, every student should have a specialization. If you do a bachelor's, for example, Bachelor of IT, you had to specialize in one of them, like software, AI, networking. Okay, so you had to choose a specialization in the second year. And why we want to do this? Because here, the graduates are selected to the job based on their skills, not by degree. And these skills are very specific in your degree, saying, look, Bachelor of IT, if you want to be a software engineer, you can go for Bachelor of IT in software. And it is very clear to the employer what skills you have. And this is what the employers told us, and this is what we implemented, even in masters. So our graduates are really, really well placed. Employers like our graduates because they have very well specialization and very good, skill set. And at La Trobe, it's all practical based. We don't really force you to read something. We actually force you to do something. Means hands on. We have developed a lot of labs just for students to work on.
Thank you so much, Professor, for letting us know so much about the program, the faculty you're running here. And I'm sure that La Trobe University is one of the premium universities, not only based in Victoria, Melbourne, but across the globe. Perhaps that's the reason so many well-known universities across the globe have great association in their PhD programs. I'll talk about it and I'll ask you. The another thing I'll be asking you, what sort of scholarship you are offering to the undergrad students coming from India, as well as the master students in your program, in any of your programs?
Oh yes, thank you. I think yes, it's very important that students get some support, especially with the financial fees. We have three types of scholarships. One is a scholarship which can go up to 25%. In most of the students will qualify if they get the sort of 70% or above. They are qualified for 25%, up to 25%. If they're a little less, they also can get 20%, 15% also, depending on their how well they did in their bachelor's. If they're coming from masters or based on the year 12, they can get and it is automatic. You don't have to apply for this. When you submit application, it automatically calculates based on your final marks in there. And coming to the 50%, there are 50% selected. So we will select students, top achieving students, and we can give them 50%. And remember, all the scholarships are for the duration of the course, not just 1 year or first year. So if it is a bachelor's, 3 years scholarship. If it is a master's, 2 years full scholarship. So if you got the 25% master's level scholarship, your scholarship will apply for both years, not just 1 year. And also 50%. We have selected 50% scholarship, and we have very highly selected, highly reputed 100%. So all your school fees are waived. In this, we call Vice Chancellor Excellence Scholarship. And I know students from India got these in the previous years. So we try to help students as much as we can. Coming to the IIT Kanpur, and we have a very well-established program. Sorry, the joint PhD program, where the students who join IIT Kanpur will actually do their PhD 2 years in IIT Kanpur. The last year they'll come and do the the PhD with us, and it is very well known. And there are 35 students already enrolled, and there are another 30 to 40 awaiting to come here. Means there are about 50 to 60 students graduating from both IIT Kanpur and La Trobe. So as you can know, I mean, IIT being a premium and very much high level, in Indian institute, it's very much, top students will come here, and they have cases where luckily my student is the first IIT graduate who got both La Trobe and IIT PhD, and he works here now. He's part of our colleague. He's my colleague now. And we always welcome students to join this start. So it is not only between them, it's actually the environment you can see is very well mixed. Indian, we have various multicultural backgrounds, and that is where our strength is. We try to be more interactive with students.
You're absolutely right, Professor, because when I came here a little earlier than the scheduled time, so Mayank itself, he invited me over and that, why don't you come and sit with me? So he just put a Indian flag on his desk, and it was written IIT Kanpur. So I happened to ask him, Mayank, just curious to know about why did you have this IIT? He said, I studied from IIT Kanpur, so we have an association with the Trobe University. So why I'm saying this, why it is important to understand that not every student, can qualify JEE IIT exam, because that's, I think, one of the toughest exams in the world. So if you do not want to go into that rat race and you still want to have that the same quality education in engineering, mathematics, IT, why don't you apply in La Trobe University? Because this is where the IIT schools are coming finally. So that again is a very unique proposition. So because if somebody says this, probably we might not, accept that it is possible. But today I saw it with my eyes, and professor is, giving the assurance on that, that yes. So this is again a very good opportunity. So now, Professor, before I take much more of your time, just last question: what is after the course? What are the career opportunities once the students are graduated?
Oh, yes. Look, everyone wants to be, sort of either start a new career or start a new company or go into a job. Okay. So it's very important for us. And students coming here, see, one good thing with computing IT and this area, technology area, is there is no field discipline which doesn't use IT these days. So you can see every field. And my students actually placed in one of the top banks, consultancies, and of course, software engineering, cybersecurity, and things like that. But I'll tell you, I mean, La Trobe is recognized as number one in Victoria for graduate placements, because this is where we are very strong in placements, and employers like us because, and they take our graduates. It's proven. I mean, it's not something I can I'm saying by myself. It has a government recognition that La Trobe graduates are the top placed because of our courses we do, because of the skill set, as I said before. All is practical. So students will be going to different areas, like as I said before, IT, computing, engineering. And engineering, we have very strong placements. And generally, when I said placement, why I'm saying placements is the students who are placed will generally continue there as their employees. That's why and it is a very strong pathway for students. A lot of students, international students, come here, join these placements, and then continue their job. Many of them. I'm not talking about one or two, hundreds of them in there. And then they really like the skills, because the skill sets we give them is very clear, and the employees understand very clearly what actually the students are trained on. So I think students will have really good value for money, and of course value for the degree they are doing. And there are very various options to do that.
Thank you so much, Professor, for giving us so important and integral information, which is, I think, which will be taken very positively by the parents and the students back in India, and not limited to northern part of India, but across India. And I see, much more opportunity now in this particular faculty, because US has not been has not been seen as the same destination as it used to be by the students from southern part of India. So now the next choice is going to be Australia. So I really wish that students just look at the opportunities in the Trobe universities and apply. And again, thank you so much for your time. Just last words.
Thank you, Amit. And look, we are happy to, again, we have a lot of students and we are happy to do that. If you have any questions, any about course selection, Jupiter is there. And actually, it's located in Sector 17, which is very popular. I know, I visited there. Please contact them. They are also online. So anywhere from India, you can contact them, and then they will take you to the process. And they are very well capable, and they can tell you the right direction for you. And I'm pretty much, we are happy to receive you. Please ask any questions with them, and make sure you got the right course.